So the WNBA have just signed a 11-year, $2.2 billion, $2.2 billion with a B dollars deal. And you know what that means? Like, the whole, oh, they need the NBA to survive is over. It is now over. The WNBA, making in the billion with a B dollars, are now what people would call fully self-sufficient, I guess. But 200 mil a year is not a bad amount. And before we get on, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 23,000 subscribers by the end of the day. So, this is a big one. WNBA's next national media rights package comes into shape. The league is set to receive roughly $2.2 billion over 11 years in rights fees in its new deals, an average of $200 million a year, with an opening to earn more over that period. So, I actually would have thought, and I was like, you know what? If this, like, let's just say the college game, let's just say Juju and Paige have this unbelievable rivalry this year that rivaled the 2023 Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. And then you've got Paige coming in next year, and you got Juju coming in 2 years after. I was like, maybe, like, that's a bad deal. Like, if you find another player that ends up being as big as Caitlin Clark, which I doubt it's going to happen, then $200 million is a absolute steal. It's an absolute steal, and the potential to make more is big. The NBA negotiated the WNBA's new deals during its complete rights talks, where it reached an agreement with Disney and NBC on approximately 11 years, $7.75 billion set of contract. Oh my God. $75 billion. The WNBA's national media rights agreements are with those companies as well. ESPN, NBC, and Amazon will all have their own WNBA packages. The only problem is that, like, again, it's probably going to price out some fans, which is annoying. And obviously, do not have The Athletic. So, WNBA's current media deals are set to expire after the 2025 season. With Disney, Ion, CBS, and Amazon as partners, the new rights fees could have as much as 6 times the media's current right. Could have as much as 6 times multiple on the current right fees. 6 times what they currently have. His new deals leave room for them to bring in new partners. Oh, wow. The league anticipates it will sell 2 other rights packages in addition to the ones they've already made, and projects bring in another $60 million annually on those deals. Like, it was supposed to pay $240 million. The WNBA's next contract could surpass that annually, even outpacing the hope for the league. So wait, you've got you've now got $240 million, or you now got $200 million plus 60, which is expected to be $260 million a year. What's that again? That's 2.9, nearly 2.9 billion. So nearly 3 billion. Pretty much a $3 billion rights deal. And then there's more. And hopefully the new CBA is going to allow. What happened to the Aces is going to be now allowed. So the sponsorships, there's not going to be like a limit on sponsorships and everything. The new CBA is just going to cause these players to just spike up. Like, you're going to see contracts in. You're going to see these contracts, like, what's a max contract? $250,000 right now? You're going to see a max contract be $500,000. Straight up. You're going to see that for like $500,000 at least. You might be, people are saying, oh, there could be like $1 million per contract. The team salary cap is $1 million right now. That's not going to change. I think you're going to see it doubled. You're going to see the max contracts doubled. But what it really is about is it's not really the. I think what they have the leverage now in the CBA is for some of the commercial deals. Like, the top players are already making the millions, and they're going to continue to make the millions. Like, you're going to see, and especially because I think Nike are really, really dropping the ball with Caitlin Clark. Like, I genuinely think that Caitlin Clark needs to be, she genuinely needs to be the face. She needs to be the face of Nike basketball right now. Because, look, LeBron James is going to retire next year, probably. The LeBron-Bronny experiment is probably going to fail miserably because Bronny James, I'm not joking, not only is not a NBA player, if his name wasn't LeBron James Jr., there is a possibility that he would have after his freshman year, he might have transferred to a freaking D2 school. Like, he's that level of player. And like you can see, he's not even remotely close to being an NBA player, even a G League player. Like, say, obviously he was a freshman, but him at the minute right now, I've seen better pros in Ireland. And to be fair, I've seen former G League guys over here, so it's not like that's a crazy take. But so LeBron will be done, I'd say, after a year playing with his kid. So Nike really should be pushing. They should really be pushing Caitlin Clark to face. It means there's no face of men's basketball right now, but there is a face of women's. But yeah, it is crazy. Like, the CBA negotiation should be intense. Weirdly excited to see the new CBA, and that's why every single player feels on par to the MLS's 10-year, $2.5 billion deal and half of the NHL's US revenue, even when you count all the bonus. That is crazy. I've just realized that. So it's the same deal as the MLS, and they play less. That's crazy. And like, the MLS are paying guys so much money. And they are paying so much money. Like, for players. Like, the MLS are paying players up to like $100,000 a week. Like, they're paying $5 million a year contracts. But again, like, I don't think we see that happen. I don't think we necessarily see something like that crazy happen. But yeah, it's mad out. It's a mad old time for the WNBA, isn't it? It is a mad old time. Shout out to the likes of Asia Wilson. Shout out to the Liberty. Let's be real. Up until this season, the Liberty and the Ace were really the only people watched. And also, shout out Caitlin Clark for changing, well, everything. Like, you can genuinely negotiate an extra $50 million a year, $50-60 million a year just from Caitlin Clark being there, which is the craziest part about it. And you're paying her $70,000 a year. You're paying her $70,000 a year, but just her being in your league, you can probably negotiate another $50 million. Like, if I'm the players, I don't know. To be fair, like, I was about to say, like, maybe the players can put in something that will help them. Will help the players to earn more, especially the rookies to earn more, because they're on $70,000 a year, to help those that are still in their contracts. But no, obviously not. But yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that do you guys think it's gonna be interesting? Are you guys watching the games? Are you guys do you guys really care that the players are making more money at the end of the day? But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.